So from the bronze game to the gold game, this is what it's all about. And we have an Indian competitor here, Dola Banerjee, who will be on the first target on the left-hand side as we look at it here. And she'll be up against the Korean Choi Young. This for $20,000, and more importantly, as all the archers keep telling me, the gold medal, because once it's in the record books, it's in the record books. Banerjee, just 27 years old, from Kolkata. First place in Dover, and a pretty decent average of 105.63 points even. And you can see there, getting points in Ulsan as well. Only 3 out of these 4 count towards, in case a competitor couldn't make it to all of them. So it kind of levels out the playing field a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, the ability to at least make it to 3 is really important.
And here's somebody who's on top of their game as well. Young Choi, nicknamed Button apparently. Choi, who beat Zhang, the Chinese archer, in the semi-finals by some distance. It was a 9-point victory, so she's in good form. Banerjee is a bit more modest, just 2 points. And so we're just waiting for the sights to be set up here, for the targets to be clear. You can see Banerjee just having a little look. She is not many recurve archers have a sight there, but she's one who decides to have one.
Yeah, it's important to know where your arrow goes. George calls the number, but he doesn't tell you whether it's left or right or low or high. So,
and even though there's a big screen here, I guess when you're playing in other tournaments, you're not going to get that. It's important.
That's true.
Yep.
You have to know. It's part of your routine to look after every shot. Then you don't want to disrupt that routine here.
Good opener from Choi with a 9. Banerjee, who will have the support of a lot of Indian expatriates here, and look at that, what a start.
Ah, beautiful.
As a statement of intent, you can't get much better than that. Another 9, so if Banerjee can just pop in another 10 here, so it makes it sound easy, doesn't it, really?
Oh, yeah.
But if you can, that's when you start to build the pressure. But as we've seen in the matches already, it certainly doesn't mean you're out of the woods until you get that final arrow in and you know you can do it. Oh dear, you can see her response to that was not good. She didn't enjoy that at all. So, 18 each. That first arrow let down by a second. Good arrow from Choi, 23 years old, at university. It looks like it's just in the 9 on the line. You get the higher score, of course. And that's, you hear upon the hooter, the end of the first 3 arrows, the first end. And, well, started off going Banerjee's way, but Choi's brought it back. Consistency is the name of the game, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Around the world, a popular sport this. 8 million archers worldwide, over 140 countries as member associations. And we're talking about the countries where it's popular. Well, certainly all over Asia, a lot of Europe and the Americas and Australia. Quite enjoy the sport in Australia as well. Mind you, they enjoy all sport in Australia, I think it's fair to say. Banerjee then to start us in this second quarter. 1 behind going into this set of arrows. Oh, and that will put Banerjee back in the hunt. So we're back tied at 36 each. Another couple of arrows and we'll have the halfway mark. Time to take stock, and Banerjee taking her time, only 8 seconds left. Worth the time spent though. A good crowd coming to witness this. Oh, what a response. And this is what we like about archery, the cat and mouse nature of it. 46, plays 46. This may well go down to the wire. If we do get a tie break, we will explain the rules. Let's just say it's nerve-wracking. That's not bad from the students. And that's even better. So just 1 point between the two of them as we get to the halfway mark. Would you care to venture a guess as to who's got the mental strength to get through this?
Ooh, this is tough. Korea is a known powerhouse in this sport, and but Dola has had a fantastic year, and it's very exciting to see her in this final. If I had to guess, I'm going to give it to the Korean at this point, but it's going to be right down to the wire, I think.
It's amazing how popular, how successful the Koreans are. I mean, they punch above their weight in terms of population, don't they?
Yeah, they put a lot of emphasis on sports, and this one in particular, because just of the history.
Yes, we made passing reference to that man Robin Hood. A lot of history in Europe, but certainly in Korea, bowmanship and womanship. I'm not sure that's a correct word, but it's been around for centuries.
That's what she has to do. She's shooting really strong.
As we said, quite a few Indian nationals in the crowd. A lot of Indians here in Dubai. That's another good response from the Korean. And this is what we're talking about, this cat and mouse. Can she keep her nose in front? Just a point will do, of course, when it comes to the end of the 12 arrows. Nine points is good, but is it good enough? Is it a chance for Choi? No, she can't take advantage. She gets 9 points as well. Still 1 point in it. Sun's still fairly hot. It's coming up towards 4 o'clock here in Dubai in winter, and I reckon it's still about 25 degrees. That's a great shot.
Nice finish.
Of course, the shadow's starting to fall across the actual playing surface. The shooting surface. Whether that makes much difference, I don't know.
Well, it makes more difference, I believe, for a recurve shooter, and more difference. The sun on your face matters more than the sun on the target does, because the way you see the string is very important with a recurve bow.
9 out of the 12 arrows shot, 85 to 84. It could still all turn around, as we've seen in earlier matches here.
You mentioned the Indian crowd here supporting Dola. That really makes a big difference. It's very important to feel positive energy from the crowd. Even if you don't always hear what they're saying, you can feel when they're behind you.
Well, crowd are getting into it, aren't they? They're almost a little bit quiet to begin with, almost as if they felt they should be quiet. And as they've said here, the organisers, it's not a golf tournament. You don't have to be quiet when you can still keep talking. Just turn your mobile phone off is the message, isn't it?
Yes,
that's the one thing you don't want, just as you're about to let go of the arrow, as Dola Banerjee is about to. 3 arrows each left. And that is not what you want. You do, find it will happen with the recurve, but that's not what you want at this stage of the match. A chance for Choi just to twist the knife a bit here. Oh, she gets a 7. The coach just pulling his shoulders back a bit there. I don't know what the message was. Don't seize up, perhaps, is the message. I don't know. Anyway, it's tied. A 9. 2 arrows for Choi, 1 left for Banerjee. You see the sun just going down over the top of the amphitheatre. 1 arrow left. If it goes to a tie break, there are a maximum of 3 arrows each in that. It's sudden death. And let's just see if we need it first. Banerjee. That's good to put some pressure on, but it's not a 10. That really would have put the pressure on. Choi needs a 10 to stop this going to a sudden death tie break. Oh, and she loses on the last arrow. What a surprise there. And the gold medal goes to India. And she can hardly believe it, Banerjee. And equally, I don't think Choi can believe she lost it with that last arrow, which was a shocker.
It is a little bit of a shocker.
Oh dear, and it's a season-ending competition, and your last arrow's that. That can't please you very much, can it?
Well, it makes you more determined to do better next year.
That's an athlete's answer, isn't it, you see, as opposed to a commentator's answer. You always accentuate the positive, which is good to see.
Thank you.
Well, we thank you for your contribution,
no problem.
Jamie. Congratulations on your bronze medal.
Thank
and
you.
Enjoy. You got a short break now from archery, or are you straight back on it again?
No, my first indoor tournament is in 2 weeks.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the indoor season.
Thank you.
Keep wrapped up from the American winter, won't you?
Yes.
And thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Well, we say goodbye to Jimmy Van Natten. A chance for me now to wave the microphone at Petra Eriksson, who will, I think she's having a picture taken first. Petra Eriksson, of course, won the gold in the women's compound, and I was rather hoping that Petra, you'd have your gold medal around you, but of course it's not till later.